Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Been a long time no see, huh? I know I promised to make videos and I never do it. This is the second time I've tried to make this video because apparently the first time I made it, I didn't have enough light and so my mouth did not match my words. So we're gonna do it one more time. So how y'all doing? I hope you're having a great week. There's been a lot happened since the last time I made my video, my last video. So here, let's get to it. All right, now last time I talked to you, James was taking off the job on the Hoot Owl, and he was going to be put on the evening shift, and we didn't know whether or not he was going to be able to keep his dozer job or what. Well, he's been on the dozer on the evening shift for the last couple of weeks, and I really think it's a better shift for him. He gets much more sleep, and he likes it because he gets more rest and stuff. So we don't know for sure if he'll be able to keep that job, but we're pretty sure that he will. And so I'm just gonna say that's what job he got. He got the dozer job on the evening shift, and it makes him happy. The only thing about it is I just miss him so bad now that he's not home in the evenings, because before he got laid off this last time, he was on the evening shift, and so he was always home in the evenings, and and then he got laid off for 15 or 16 months, and he was home all the time. And then when we went back to work in December, he had got a night shift job, so he was he worked at night, and then he come home during the day, and he was home all the morning, afternoon, evening, and then he went back to work that night. So now he's on the evening shift, and he leaves about 1:30, doesn't get home to about 11:30 to 12 o'clock unless he works over. So he's gone all evening long, and it's really lonely around here. I have to get used to being by myself again. But he seems like he likes it, and I knew that it would be a better shift for him, and so everything's going great there. That Jasper's been sick. I posted over on Facebook that we had to take him to the vet yesterday. For the last couple of weeks, Jasper's had a cold. His eyes have run. It started in his one eye, and then it went to both eyes. And he just sneezes constantly. And I told James I didn't know whether or not it was allergies or what. And then it started like his chest was rumbling. He was snoring, and it sounded like it was in his chest, and I thought he had worms, and which he did. James thought he had hookworms, and I thought he had a tapeworm, because I'd find evidence on him. Not of a live worm, but I told James, I said I knew it was a tapeworm because tapeworms inside animals' bodies will break off, and then they will pass that, and it appears like a brown grain of rice. I know, it's probably TMI, but I told James, I said, I know that's what it's got. What he would do is James would come home in the evenings, and Jasper would want to go outside and eat grass and stuff like that, and he's got a hold, excuse me, he's got a hold of something. The doctor said they get him from fleas, and I don't have fleas in my house. I don't. I've never had a problem with fleas. But Jasper's went outside, and he's eating something with flea larvae or something on it, giving him a tapeworm. So yesterday they gave him 2 shots, and they had to give him pills, and they had to put drops in his eyes. Yeah, that's fun. And he seems, he's still sneezing, but, I hope he gets better. He's over there sleeping right now. But anywho, so I've not been feeling good either. Had something like a stomach virus or something, and I want it to go. It'll be all right. I'll be okay. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but it's just life. You know how that is. Well, I won a contest here on YouTube. Thank you. The channel that I won the contest from was Hey That's Mike, and he in addition to Corel Video Studios, I think. Anyway, they were giving away copies of the Oh, video editing software, and I think they had 5 people that won, and I was one of them. Yay! I tell you what, Mike, I've been using old grade, Windows 7 doesn't have Movie Maker on it anymore, and my son downloaded the old version of Windows Movie Maker. So, I've got a really old video editing software. So I've not used the new Corel video software yet, but I will. I have to learn a whole lot. I gotta learn how to do it. I hope I can. This is going to be a quick capture video, so I can get it out there and get it online. I want to put on a pot of beans. When James goes to work, sometimes I'll cook, but most of the time I'll cook in the evenings, and he's always hungry when he comes home, so I thought I'd fix him a pot of pinto beans. He loves pinto beans. Yeah, so I got to do that after I put this video up, but yeah, I won a contest, and I want to say thank you to Mike and thank you to Corel. All right, now James and I bought that old Jeep in January, and it came with a year's subscription of Sirius XM satellite radio on it, and it wasn't free. We had to pay for that, but it was already included in the Jeep. And do you know they turned that thing off? They turned the radio off on us, and so I called the dealer, and he told me, he said, well, you're going to have to call Sirius and get that straightened out, and he told me how to do it. So last night, honey, I called him, and, they told me that radio had expired, the subscription, that it was turned on last April. I said, well, I don't think that's true. I said, because I don't even think my Jeep was made last April. I think it says on my Jeep that it was made in August of 2010. And I said, so how could that be possible? How could that radio be turned on last April? So she said, oh, that's right. It was turned on in January, but you only got a 3-month trial. And I told her, I said, well, on the papers of my Jeep, I paid for a whole year, and that's what I want. I want a whole year. She told me, she said, well, you're going to have to call the dealer and get that straightened out. I said, I've already called the dealer. They told me to call you. So it went back and forth, and she said, well, I'll give you another three months trial. I said, no, I don't want another 3 months trial. I want the rest of my year on my satellite radio. And I tell you what, I wasn't going to take no for an answer. Things are too expensive, and we'd already paid for that, and I wanted what I paid for. So, you know what she ended up doing? She ended up giving me another whole year of subscription, and they didn't have to do that. I would have taken the rest of my subscription, but they were awful nice to give me another whole year. So it doesn't expire until 2012. That's good, isn't it? Let's see. Joshua's not been home in about a month. So what he's been doing, he's been washing his own clothes. I don't even know if he's going to come in this weekend. By the way, happy Passover to everybody. But this coming weekend's Easter, and I sort of hope he comes in. I hope James doesn't have to work Saturday. They've been working him 6 days a week, and I think he needs a day off. That's what I think. I think James needs 2 days off. But I hope I hope Joshua gets to come in, and I hope James gets off, and, it's Easter. What y'all gonna do Easter? I've already got my eggs made up. Our church always has an Easter egg hunt for the kids, even though that's not what Easter's about, but, we always have the hunt for the kids, and I've already got my eggs all made up with, I use plastic eggs, I don't think, there might be people that still color eggs, but I just think it's safer to use the plastic eggs and put a treat or a little toy or something in them. So I've got all that made up and ready to go. But, well, the weather here has been so pretty. I know some of y'all still getting snow. I can't believe that. But it's been warm some days here. I mean, yesterday it got so hot. I mean, I was sweating. Well, it don't take me much to sweat, but I mean, whew, it was hot. You can't please me. You know, I told you in other videos that it's either too cold, too hot, too rainy, too snowy, whatever, but I wish it would stay 70 with the breeze all the time. I don't think it's going to be able to do that, though. Oh, gosh, all the tornadoes. I tell you what, I worried about people in Arkansas and, YouTubers in Arkansas and North Carolina. I was just watching for them to post on Facebook because I was really worried that those tornadoes might have got him. Lord have mercy. I hope they're going to be okay. These tornadoes are scary. And we've had lots of high wind too, but we had a tornado one time come up the holler. Believe it or not, it did. It tore down a path of trees, and you could hear it, It's very scary. Sometimes this holler is like a wind tunnel. And, the winds can get pretty bad, but here I am just rambling on. I think I've told you all the news. Everything that's happened. James and I are doing good. You know, next Sunday is Easter, and I hope y'all have a good Easter, and I hope all my YouTube friends that celebrate Passover had a good Passover. But so guess I'll let you go. I've talked and talked, and I can't remember what I said in the last video and this video, so I hope this works out, because I'm not going to make another video. It's going to get posted regardless. Anywho, it's Tuesday, Rock. Where's your video? I want to say one last thing. I know a lot of my YouTube friends are really having some bad days and going through some sicknesses and things. And I want to tell you I love you, and I hope things work out, and I hope, that you all get to feeling better and situations get better. And I know sometimes it's hard to be positive, and some of you are just so positive, you amaze me. But I want you to know I'm thinking of you often and love you all so much. Alrighty then. I guess that's about it. This is Melissa reporting from up in the holler. Bye, everybody.